Welcome to our table tennis tutorial. Today, we're going to break down one of the most effective drills to improve your forehand technique, the forehand push, followed by a forehand loop. This drill will help you transition smoothly between defensive and offensive strokes while improving your footwork, spin control, and consistency. Before we begin, if you haven't already, I highly recommend watching our two previous tutorials, how to play a forehand push and how to play a forehand loop against backspin. These videos will give you the foundational skills needed to master this drill. These tutorials are also added at the end of this video for your convenience. Now let's get started. First, let's focus on the forehand push. Your partner or feeder will start by serving a short backspin ball to your forehand side. As the ball comes toward you, move into position quickly, staying low and close to the table. Use a short, controlled stroke to brush the ball, keeping it low and placing it deep or wide on the table. The key here is to control the backspin and set yourself up for the next shot. If you're unsure about the forehand push technique, check out our detailed tutorial on this topic. After the push, your partner will send a long backspin ball to your forehand side. Move into position quickly, using small, quick steps to adjust your stance. Bend your knees, rotate your torso, and brush the ball upward and forward with a closed racket angle. This will help you lift the backspin and generate heavy topspin. Follow through with your stroke, finishing with your racket near your forehead. If you need a refresher on how to loop against backspin, our previous tutorial covers this in detail. Now let's add a variation to make the drill more challenging. After your push, your partner can feed the ball anywhere on the table, including your backhand corner. This forces you to pivot and use your forehand to loop the ball. Here's how to do it. After the push, quickly pivot by turning your body and using small, quick steps to adjust your position. Rotate your torso and use your legs to generate power as you loop the ball with your forehand. Focus on brushing the ball to create topspin, even when looping from the backhand side. This variation will improve your footwork, balance, and ability to use your forehand from wider positions. Notice how the player uses small, quick steps to pivot and adjust their stance. This allows them to maintain balance and stay in control, even when looping from the backhand corner. Pay attention to the racket angle and the follow-through. These are key elements of a successful loop, especially when you're out of position. After the loop, quickly recover to the ready position using small steps. Stay light on your feet and prepare for the next push. This drill is all about smooth transitions and maintaining balance between strokes, especially when you're forced to pivot and loop from wide positions. Now, let's put it all together. Practice this drill repeatedly, focusing on consistency and technique. Start slow, and as you get more comfortable, increase the speed and intensity. Your partner can vary the placement of the feeds, sometimes to your forehand, sometimes to your backhand corner, to simulate real match situations. Remember to use small, quick steps when shuffling to play the loop, especially when looping from the backhand corner. This will help you stay balanced and in control. Here are some common mistakes to avoid. Rushing the push. Take your time to execute a controlled push. Poor footwork. Use small, quick steps to adjust your position. Avoid taking big steps, as they can throw off your balance. Overhitting the loop. Focus on spin and placement, not just power. Inconsistent racket angle. Keep your racket closed for the loop to lift the backspin effectively. Failing to pivot. When the ball is fed to your backhand corner, pivot early and use small steps to create space for your forehand loop. With consistent practice, you'll see significant improvements in your forehand technique, footwork, and ability to loop from anywhere on the table. This drill is perfect for players of all levels, from beginners to advanced. So grab a partner, hit the table, and start practicing. Thanks for watching. If you found this tutorial helpful, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more table tennis tips and drills. To build a strong foundation for this drill, make sure to watch our previous tutorials: how to play a forehand push and how to play a forehand loop against backspin. In today's tutorial, we're going to dive into the forehand push, an essential technique for controlling backspin and keeping your rallies under control. Let's break it down step by step. Start by positioning your body correctly. Stand with your feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, and your weight on the balls of your feet. Hold your racket with a relaxed forehand grip and get into a balanced, ready position. When it comes to your stance, move closer to the table. If you're right-handed, step forward with your right leg, left leg for left-handed players. Lean your body slightly forward, keeping your racket at an angle to handle the incoming backspin. Now let's focus on the stroke. As the ball comes toward you, move your arm forward, brushing underneath the ball to create backspin. The key here is a smooth, controlled motion. Timing matters. Practice hitting the ball at different stages. At the peak, for a balanced and steady push. On the rise, which gives your opponent less time to react. During the descending phase, where you have more control over placement, but your opponent will have more time to prepare. The earlier you make the push, the less time your opponent has to respond. The later you push, the more time you have to place the ball, but it also gives your opponent more time to react. By practicing these timing variations, you'll keep your opponent guessing and improve your consistency. Finally, your follow-through should be compact with the paddle pointing slightly forward. After the shot, quickly return to your ready position to stay prepared for the next rally. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching and keep practicing.
Forehand loop against backspin. The forehand loop is one of the most powerful and versatile strokes in the game, and it's essential for dealing with heavy backspin. When facing backspin, your primary goal is to generate enough topspin to lift the ball over the net and maintain control. Let's break it down step by step. Step 1. Footwork and positioning. Start by positioning yourself correctly. Step into the shot with your dominant foot slightly back, ensuring a low, balanced stance. Bend your knees and shift your weight forward, preparing to engage your legs in the stroke. Step 2. Backswing. As the ball approaches, begin your backswing. Open your racket angle slightly to account for the backspin, and keep your arm relaxed. Use your non-playing hand for balance and focus on tracking the ball. Step 3. Timing and contact point. The key to a successful forehand loop is timing. Wait for the ball to reach its peak or just after, and contact it with a brushing motion. Aim to brush the lower back of the ball to counteract the backspin and create topspin. Step 4. Follow through after contact. Follow through in a smooth, upward arc. Your racket should end around head height, with your body weight transferring forward. This follow-through ensures power and spin while maintaining consistency. Remember, practice is key. Start with slow, controlled loops to develop consistency. Then gradually increase your speed and power. Focus on smooth movements, proper timing, and generating spin with every stroke. With dedication and practice, the forehand loop will become a reliable weapon in your table tennis arsenal. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos.